Is that better, Tink? Jackie, is that better? I hope you guys can hear me. Oh, good. Thank you. Now, let me see. Okay. Okay. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Arsenio. Okay, good. I hope everybody will come back. Um, I don't know what happened. Thank you, Barbara. Mira asked if Kamala is actually out campaigning. Well, let's see if she's actually out campaigning. Guys, make sure you hit the like button so people can find us again. Hi, Nathan. How are you? Okay. Is she campaigning? Okay, you guys are making it back. Thank you. All right, Spirit, tell me about Kamala. Kamala. Is she campaigning right now? You guys have sound, right? Yeah, mine's is working. So you guys, it might be on your end. Hi, Ruth. Yeah, thank you. Glad I made it back too. Okay. All right. We need to know about Kamala. You're right. What is she doing? Is she campaigning? I think she is, but I'm going to pull some cards. Good, Tab. Glad you're here. Thank you, Janetta. Okay, what's going on, Spirit, with Kamala? it's like, okay, we have an end to the grieving, and we have the Page of Cups. So it's like this Page of Cups is in the reverse though. So I feel like the emotions that she was holding on to, she's letting them go now. And then we have the Hierophant. So she's thinking about, she is thinking about um, campaigning. She's thinking about the system. She's thinking about, um, how things got so out of whack. And we have the Emperor. The Emperor. It's like she's coming to take down the Emperor. But you know what? I am going to even ask my pendulum on this one because I think this is important. Okay. Oh my God. What is going on? Okay, there we go. This is frustrating, guys. Okay. Spirit. Is Kamala campaigning at this time? Okay, so that's yes. Does she plan on becoming the President of the United States of America? Is that in her plans? Is she planning on becoming the President of the United States of America? Did you guys see that? At first I got a no, then it turned around and gave me a yes. So I got to think that I got to feel like she's kind of feeling things out. Okay, Spirit. Will Kamala come back into the White House as the President of the United States of America? Yes. Says yes now. Um, that just makes me feel a little something there. Like she's still contemplating. I need one card, Spirit. That's true, Valerie. I think it's not really a campaign, though. I think, like, because that's a good point, Valerie. She's maybe setting herself up or getting the people ready for her return. Let's see if that's what's happening. Okay, Spirit, is she getting ready to return to the White House? And will she be, that's yes, and will she be president when she returns? And that's yes. That's a good point, Valerie. She really doesn't have to campaign. There's no sense in her campaign. Yeah. So I think that maybe that could be true. Well, let's look at her energy though while we're here at this point. Let's just see. We always like to check on her because I mean, to me, she's been through a lot. She was in there It was 6 weeks or something like that to go. Everybody was all excited, and then they stole it. So I can imagine. What do you think? How do you think she felt? And then, the reason I'm saying this is because somebody in the comments said they really feel like they don't want her to be president because she, didn't stand up. She just went away, didn't do this and do that and blah blah blah. Well, I don't understand what people wanted her to do, because even her own party, if you guys can remember, they didn't, Nancy Pelosi and all them, they didn't support her at first. She had a really big hurdle to get over. And, I really feel bad for her because, as a Black woman, I know how that can be when you don't get support. And she went through a lot. But guys, as you can remember, when Hillary didn't get it, Hillary didn't come right back out and start doing stuff. And I just don't understand why people expect Black women to be so strong. And I do have a video coming out on that because it kind of irritated me. I'm like, why do you think that we're supposed to just jump right back in the ring and act like nothing happened and everything's cool and we're just going to go snap right back and go right back to where we were? No. And no candidate does that. No candidate does that. They don't snap right back. Obama didn't. When he lost, well, he didn't lose, but he didn't just come out there and start getting right in our face again with politics when his term was up. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. They don't do that. It's for the president elect or whatever to do his thing. You can't jump in there and start doing stuff. And if she had jumped in there and said, "Oh, I know they stole the election," they would have said she was playing victim. They would have went so hard on her. And especially with the way he did it when he lost. So I just feel so bad for how she's been treated. I really do. So let's look at her. Hi, Neek. Well, this Knight of Swords jumped out. I almost put it back in. But it's like she's going forward. She's going forward. And she's whatever's in her way at this point. I feel like she's gotten herself back, whatever's in her way, moving it out the way. Let's see what else, Spirit. What else can you tell me about Kamala at this point? Okay, here's another knight, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so it was emotional for her, but we have it's like she's ready to accept her roses at this time, which she deserves. And we have the Page of Cups. I feel like she really took some time to absorb everything that was going on with her and really got in touch with herself, with her higher self and that kind of thing, to really figure this thing out. She needed some time. She was just thrown out there, with no, like I said, a lot of, even Obama didn't support her. He didn't come out and say, "Oh yeah, everybody, I'm getting right behind her." No, everybody was like, "Where is he?" It took a minute, So she was out there all by herself, and you can't expect her to just say, "Okay, I'm back and I'm doing all that I can for everybody," and blah blah blah, and without thinking about what happened with herself. You know what I'm saying? Then we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so yes, she is, to me, This is about relationships. What she's doing right now, guys, is building those relationships back up again. That's exactly what she's doing. She's taking time out to get herself together, and she's building those relationships up again. We have the Six of Cups here. Um, yeah, she's thinking about how she's going to help others with her campaign, how her getting back in there, and all the things that she can do to make things better once she gets back into office. We have the Ace of Swords, and this is a new beginning. But when she comes into office, yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to be cut away. And a lot of truths are going to come out, even if we didn't get them all, because I think, well, we're not going to get them all at first when he finally leaves office. There's things that we're going to find out more about, once he's gone. But she's going to be at bringing out the truth. She's going to be like, you guys need to know what the truth is. And she's the one who's going to give it to us, the truth. We have the Three of Swords, and I think she's going to be heartbroken over some of the things that she has to tell the public about. That's going to be very upsetting for her. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. Again, her relationships, her family, that kind of thing, bringing people back together, bringing the United States of America back together again, because we're so divided. That's what she's thinking about. Not that we weren't always divided, but it's gotten to be worse. And I think this is her, the queen of Pentacles. I think she's focused. She's getting focused on their planning. They're building the support system for her. And that's what she's focusing on right now. Let me pull one more. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. A Page of Wands. I'm sorry, Page of Wands. I had to look at that again because there was too much excitement going on in that card. Yeah, she is. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of her getting back in there. Okay. This is the beginning of the plan. This is the action. This is just the beginning. Okay. So that's what we're seeing right now. So, yeah, I feel like her energy is good right now, guys. Her energy is good right now. And I think that her getting out there and talking to people and, whatever it is, like you say, it's not really campaigning. It's more like she's just getting back familiar with everything that's happened. If y'all haven't seen, there is a video on YouTube of Kamala learning. Oh yeah, I saw that. Her and the boots on the ground. Yeah. Her and Michelle Obama. Both of them were really, they didn't want to get too, I would look at them and I'm like, oh, y'all would really want to get down, but you can't because you know who you are. It's kind of funny. It was like they could have kept going. The federal judge ordered North Carolina to certify the Democratic Supreme Court Judge Allison Riggs. Yes. I said she would get it. So, yeah. Let me see if I missed any other questions. Put them in caps, guys, if you want me to read. Will the desegregation ban that Trump passed in Louisiana, will it be overturned? I'm sure. But we'll see. Let me pull 3 cards. Yeah, that's another one. He's suing him. We have to pull on that too, see what's happening. Okay. Will the segregation ban that Trump that passed in Louisiana be overturned. They can play that if they want to, but it's going to be their loss anyway. So whatever. Okay. But I don't think it's going to last. A lot of things are going to be overturned. We have the King of Cups, Empress, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, let me clarify that Nine of Wands, because that's like standing your ground. I got 2 yeses and kind of a maybe. Strength. Yes. It's going to be overturned. Definitely. Definitely. Yep. Yeah, you thought she was Valerie says Kamala will be stronger than ever. We thought she was spicy before. Just wait till she comes back. Okay, thank you, Layla. Yeah, she had very little support from her own party, if she had some. She had to go up against all that, guys. Okay, I'm missing something. I see. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Nick. You're asking about the link. Yeah, post it. To put tariffs on other countries to keep movies here because Hollywood is not doing. I didn't hear that. He wants to put tariffs on other countries to keep the movies here. Guys, I got a video coming out about, I don't know if you guys saw Sinners. If that isn't talking about what's going on today, I don't know what is. All this control, and I'm not going to talk about it right now because I don't know who's seen it and who hasn't. But if you haven't seen it, go see it. Okay. But he's doing everything he's doing is hurting Americans, because why would you want to put tariffs on other countries? Because the people that are making the movies, they're making the money. So you're hurting the people that's making the movies. That's stupid. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Will he be able to put tariffs on other countries to keep the movies here? Moon, King of Wands, Five of Cups. No, even though that King of Wands, he's trying. He think he's the king and he can do it. Then the Five of Cups, he's gonna be very disappointed. He's not gonna do that. And why would you want to do that anyway? It's not like we had so many great movies come out lately. You know what I mean? Okay, Nicholas says, I got a political questions for you. Is the Marxist economist Professor Richard Wolff beholding in any way to T-Star? Oh, okay, let's see. It's economist Richard Wolff beholden in any way to Pootie. beholden in any way to Pootie. Hmm. There may be something going on with that. It's about the money, it's about the collaboration, but it's he's seeing things, yeah, from a different perspective. So yeah, he could be in some way beholden to him. I don't know nothing about him, but we got the hangman, we got the three of pentacles, which is collaboration, and we got the ace of pentacles, which is about the money. So okay, let me go back down. Oh, Vanessa says she had to wait 100 days. Oh, I don't know how that works. Okay, go down and come back up. The Alcatraz thing is not going to happen. You say he's way too friendly with Pootie lately. Will Steve Miller and Pam Bondi be sent to jail? Yes, I can tell you that without reading, but I'll read on him. I want to know what's going on with him anyway, guys. Let's see let us look at him. Let us look at Mr. Steve Miller. Because I mean, what is in his mind? What is he? I mean, he's pitiful to me. And I probably read on him already, but I mean, look at his energy again. Yeah, I think they're both going to jail though, but I can ask that too. But they're going to prison, not jail. Oh, I think when I read on him the last time, guys, it was like it was going to be a few years before he went. Like he's not going to go right away, but he's going to go. So I'm just going to ask. I'm going to use a pendulum because I think I read on him before. Spirit. Stop. Will Steve Miller end up in prison? Yes. What about Pam Bondi? Will she end up in prison, Spirit? Will Pam Bondi end up in prison? Yep, they're both going. They're both going. I want to look at him again. Heartache. And look at how that axe is going over him, guys. Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. She is too, though. Let's look at Stephen Miller, Spirit. Tell us more about him. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, he's being really, he's taking his time working on his little projects and collecting his money. He's being really slow in a sense, about, I mean, he's implementing things pretty quickly, but he's being very precise about what he's doing. That's that night, that night of Pentecost. He's trying to get it done, but he has to be very precise in the way that he's working. Okay, Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller, Spirit. Tell us about Stephen Miller. Guys, hit the like button. I have 46 likes and 119 people. Okay, yeah. Stephen Miller, 5 of Swords. Yeah, he's really, yeah. He got some things going on because he's all over the place. He's all, he's trying to get so many things done. He's trying to do all these cuts, taking away people's stuff. Then we have the Ace of Wands. He's the one that's having him sign all these different kinds of documents and stuff. Whatever it is he's doing, Trump. 6 of Wands. Okay, he feels like he's winning. In his head, he's winning. That's the energy around him right now. He's winning. And he thinks like he has all the people behind him. Well, he has the MAGA. The MAGA is behind him. The white supremacists, they're behind him. And then we have the Empress. Okay. He really wants to put women, girls and women in their place. They have no business being out here doing what they are doing. They need to be out of the spotlight and come out of cute clothes and all that kind of stuff and just be mediocre people that they can use. That's where his energy is. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. He's another one. He works with Pootie. And it's about the money. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what he thinks is going to happen. That, they're going to be on top of the world. They're going to have all this money because they're going to take everybody else's, the little people, that don't really deserve to have anything, women and children, all the different nationalities, as long as you're, if you're not white, you're going down. He's going to have it all. They're going to have it all. We have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. I'm wondering, okay, guys, he has his eye on someone that he knows that might take him down. Do you know who this might be, guys? Some woman. Well, the law, eventually, maybe he's thinking about that. No, it's just like orange peel. The only way he didn't get taken down is because he did all these different things so he could run for presidency and get president again. And he's thinking about what could happen if things doesn't go his way. That's what I think. We have the Hermit. This Hermit is really contemplating. Well, they all are, but he has like a rock or a nut or something in his hands, and he's trying to figure out his next moves. That's what he's doing. He's really in his head about what he's going to do next. Oops, but here's a tower. Tower's coming for him. It won't be soon enough, though, guys. It won't be soon enough. And I think that it's going to be, the whole regime is going down. You know what I'm saying? We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of chaos and that kind of thing coming around him, in the near future. Yep. That's him. Will orange peel take Alcatraz? I doubt it, but let's see. I just don't think he's going to be around long enough for all that. But we'll see. I keep writing him off, guys. I don't know why. I just don't feel like, he could surprise us all, right? It's all these death cards that I keep getting around him. But nothing's happened yet. That's the thing. Okay, tell us about orange peel and Alcatraz. King of Wands. Yeah, he wants to move forward. He wants it. He's working on it. I wonder who he's planning on putting in there, guys. When I think about that, I think about all the stuff that he's trying to scare people with, and if he remains in power, what he will actually do to people who he don't like, or people who just may say something that he doesn't like, or if he can't control you, if he can't control a group of people and all that kind of thing. He wants to be ready to get rid of people, throw them away, put them in a place like that. And none of us are really I'm not going to say he doesn't care, as long if you're white supremacist, okay, but everybody else, he don't care, and their whole group don't care. At the Page of Cups, that's him trying, but Five of Pentacles, nope, and the Ace of Swords, no, he can stop thinking about that. That's going to be that he won't be able to get that. This Ace of Swords is about things being cut away. No, that's not going to happen. China and U.S. is to speak on tariffs this week. Will that happen? Okay. Will China? I got the death card. That's something ending. Let's see. That would be a no. Walking away. The Eight of Cups. The King of Pentacles. That's the money. Well, if they talk about it, there's going to be somebody's going to walk away from the talks, and it's going to be because of the tariffs. And the U.S. talk about the tariffs this week. Okay, so Spirit is saying yes. Okay, so will they agree on anything? No. That's what I'm getting. So if they do talk, it's not going to make any difference, because I don't know who called the meeting. I think China probably feels like they have the upper hand in this particular situation. So I don't know. But no, it's not going to be. If anything changes, it's going to be very little. Okay. Is he trying to throw, is Orange Peel trying to throw Bondi under the bus? Yeah, he wants to take control of the courts. Should read on that next. Okay. Is he trying to throw Bondi under the bus? They should all be expected to be thrown under the bus if they're working for him. That's all I can say is they should all be thinking about that. Choice. 2 of Wands. 6 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Doesn't look like it right now. It's like, well, he's trying to decide. He's trying to decide what to do. But he's thinking about the past and how she helped him. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is her. So I think he hasn't, I don't think he's made a decision exactly what he's going to do. So it could happen. He throws everybody under the bus, though, guys, every chance he gets, as long as he can save himself. Okay, Spirit. Is Orange Peel trying to throw Pam Bondi under the bus? Okay, yeah. He's going to come to that decision. He's going to do it. He's going to try to do it. Yep. But she's going to prison anyway, so. Let's see what's going to happen with that. With Stephen Miller suing what's his name? Supreme Court Justice. What's his name? Anyway, you guys know who I'm talking about. Justice. Anyway. Let me see. Roberts. Thank you, Valerie. And Carol. All right. Justice Roberts. What's going to happen with that, Spirit? What's going to happen? Is he going to be able to sue him? Is that going to happen? I think they must have something on Roberts in order for him to go that far to think that he could do it. Okay, tell me about Stephen Miller. Will he be able to sue Roberts, Spirit? He's got to have something on him, and he thinks that if he comes at him with a lawsuit, that Roberts will do whatever he wants, whatever Miller wants him to do. So let's see. Page of Pentacles. King of Cups. Yeah, that's what he wants him to do. This is him coming with some information for the court, and this is the court talking. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, and so they're discussing it. And then we have the Ace of Wands. This is the action that they want to be taken. They, you know, Stephen Miller wants to have taken, but there's strength here. So I think he's gonna remain strong. And let me pull one more. And the Six of Wands. Let's clarify that. There's Swords. High Priestess. I don't think anything's going to come of that. Because we had the Knight of Swords that showed up here. I feel like, and then we had this, first of all, the Six of Wands. You know, that's about a victory. This is the strength. This is the victory. I feel like this is Roberts right here. Like the Knight of Swords, like cutting it, like saying, nope, nope. Or maybe even the court, the whole court. Because here is the High Priestess. And she looks like, you know, she has knowledge and all that. And she's sitting on that court also. And no. He could sue all day long. It's not gonna happen. They're discussing it, but they're gonna figure out a way. Well, what's gonna happen with Roberts though? Okay, so Roberts, it's not gonna happen. The lawsuit is not gonna work. Well, let's see what's going on with Roberts. Why in the heck would he? Well, I just want to see the energy around Roberts. The energy around Roberts, Spirit. What does he think of all this? Of course, they want control of the courts. That would be the last straw, guys. If they got control of the courts, that's it. They have accomplished everything they want. That's the only thing that's saving us right now is the courts are saying no to a lot of things that he's doing. What is Roberts feeling about this whole situation? Now, he's part of the problem, remember, guys. The immunity thing. So now it's coming back at him. I think they will end up taking his immunity or parts of it or something. Yeah, the Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so this whatever is going on here with Roberts, that you know how he was working with Orange Peel, this is the end of their little partnership, whatever that is, whatever that was. I mean, they really messed up now. We have the Page of Cups, which is the information coming in that, of course, he doesn't like it. And then, see, Roberts, you know, he wants to hang on to his money or his status, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to hang on. But then we have the Ten of Cups here. So we're at the end of the situation. I feel like Roberts is going to be helped in some kind of way, maybe with the other judges kind of coming to his rescue or whatever, because, you know, letting him know that, no, we can't do this. But I think this is going to be an end for Roberts in a sense. And then we have the Queen of Wands. It's going to be the women. It's going to be the women that really get through to him. And then we have, in the reverse, the end of the partnership, the two of cups in the reverse. Okay. So Roberts, is that going to be the end for Roberts? Mm, let me see. Is he going to feel like he has to leave the courts? So many things are going on, guys. It is crazy how stuff is happening. Okay, well, let's see. Spirit. Will Roberts walk away from his position as SCOTUS? Okay, I'm getting yes. Will he walk away because of what Stephen Miller is doing, trying to sue him? Yes. Okay, so that means, like I said, Stephen Miller has something on him for him to walk away. And he's trying to hang on. It's about the money that he's trying to hang on to. All right, Spirit. Will Roberts retire from his position? Getting yes. That's something that's going to be ending. There's a lot of things that are ending, guys. Wow. Have you read on anything about how the Catholic? Let me go. Let's see. Have you read anything about how the Catholics, etc., are doing Trump trying to say that he wants to be the next pope, even though now he doesn't admit it? Well, let's see what they think about that, Catholics. I haven't read anything on it. I haven't read on it, but let's see. Let me do this so they'll quit bugging me. Okay, how does the Catholic people feel about orange peel or dumpy, trashy, whatever? So many names. Feel about him trying to be pretending that he wants to be Pope. If he could have gotten away with it, guys, don't think, people were like, oh yeah, he would try it. He wants to be everything. Okay, how do I feel, Spirit, about him? Trying to be Pope. Empress. What else? Ace of Cups. Yeah, that was very, very emotional for them. That was disturbing. And especially for the women. Especially for the women. Then we have the Magician. They know that he's trying to be manipulative. So the women especially were pissed. We had the Hierophant, and he's trying to manipulate the system, the structure of the whole Catholic church. That's how they felt about it. And then we have the Moon. But oh yeah, okay. This one has two guys with swords on it, ready to fight. They were not going to let that happen. They were not going to let that happen without a fight. And this is what they were thinking. Uh, how could he come in and just decide that he wants to be the Pope? Nope. And then not only that, there's some secrets. Well, we know that the Vatican has all kinds of secrets, but some people have to fight to keep those secrets where they are. Okay. So no, it was very emotional when they did that, when he did that, and the women especially didn't like it because you know what that was going to mean for the women. I mean, Catholics, you know, they've, as far as people in the religion, they've already been through a lot, and then for him to come in and try to do something, they would be very upset. They didn't like it. Does Stephen Miller have something on Clarence Thomas? Let's see. Spirit. Stephen Miller have something on Clarence Thomas? Does he have something on Clarence Thomas? Three cards. I would say yes. He's ready to stab him in the back too. He's ready for that. Then we have the Four of Swords. He's ready to. This is in the reverse though. This came out in the reverse. So he may be the next person that he goes to with something to make a move about something. And then we have the Hermit. He's doing some more investigating. Stephen Miller. So yeah, he's getting ready to make his moves on him too. Okay. Let's see what else. New to streaming. Oh shoot. Guys, they wouldn't leave me alone, so I had to put that in there. Um, yeah, that's true, Lady G. We, Layla G, we do all have something on him. Okay, Mary, will you ask Spirit if there is a way for us to sue every single one of 45 members of his regime and win? I got a feeling they all going to be in jail. I'll ask. I'm sure it would be possible, but I don't know if we would win. Spirit. Will the citizens of the United States have a way of suing the Trump regime and winning? No. I think it's in the winning. Of course, we could sue them probably, but it would be very complicated. And where would the money come from? Okay. Yeah, it is a bad movie, but it's okay. We'll be all right. Yeah, he's worse than Orange Peel, Linda. To me, he is terrible. Will Congress grow? Will Congress grow a backbone and stop being in fear? Hmm. You got to know, guys. He got some on all of them. Not all of them, but if they did any little thing that may have been illegal or um, any little thing that he could put his finger on to mess with somebody, and then he's just like mafia. Will they ever grow a backbone spirit and deal with him? Will Congress ever grow a backbone and deal with Orange Peel? Congress ever grow back? Temperance. Knight of Cups. King of Pentacles. They are weighing it. They're weighing it. They're trying to figure it out. They know that they got to deal with the overseas thing with Pootie. They know how tied up he is with them. And the money. He has all the money. He's the money man. He can take their positions away from them at any time. All that. They're thinking about all that. But there is some hope because they're weighing the situation. But let's see. Will Congress ever stand up to Trump? I'm getting no. The the people are going to have to take him down. The people, the protest, the courts. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we can rely on them, because you know how many times he's been impeached, and they may impeach him again, but that doesn't mean that he's going to be gone. Unless there's some miracle. I said this before. Unless some miracle happens, he'll just be impeached. So what? How else can they do anything about him? Impeachment. I think that's the only thing they have to do with him. What happened to her? I don't know what did happen. Something happened with her. Tulsi Gabbard. Well, let's ask. Marjorie. Marjorie's getting upset now, guys. Can you believe it? She must be missing some money. Okay, what happened to Tulsi Gabbard's spirit? What happened to Tulsi Gabbard? Oh, there's two of them. I don't know what happened to it, but there. Got the Ace of Wands. There was some kind of action taken that got her. She's disappointed about something. And it's about, I think it's about some kind of executive order or something, maybe. And she's just disappointed and kind of like took a back seat. Is that what happened? I don't know what happened with her. Put one more. And she's worried. She's very, very worried about something. She's having sleepless nights. Yeah, she's kind of retreated. I haven't been keeping up with her, guys, but she's kind of took a back seat for some reason. Got a feeling it has to. Well, of course, it has something to do with him, but maybe he put out some kind of. He signed an order that she didn't like or something. You know, they don't mean anything when he signs those orders, but those executive orders. I guess it makes him feel good, but they don't really mean anything. Okay, Marjorie said Oscott will win. Trump and Sam doesn't do. She must be planning on him staying in office for 4 years. For him to. If he doesn't do anything about the economy. He doesn't know how to do anything about the economy. He's not that smart. As long as he's making money, he don't care. Okay. That's if that's true what she's saying. The end. The death card again. The Empress. Yeah. And Page of Cups. Yeah. Well, it's like it's the end because I keep getting this women card, this Empress, the women, or it could be also America and the Page of Cups. Yeah, they're not happy with the way things are going. They're very emotional about it. So I don't know. Things are going to come to an end for him, though. Now, she might be something, it might be some truth to that. Keep getting that death card, though, guys. Let's see. Yeah, real life gangsters. Why would the courts allow Trumpstein to ban? Oh, did they do that? Yeah, he did, didn't he? All that's going to be overturned. It's all going to be overturned as soon as he's out, which okay, why would the courts allow Trumpenstein to ban transgender troops? Why would they allow it? I don't think that's the end of that story yet, though. Why would they allow that, Spirit? No, it's not over. Okay, they're left out in the cold. but there's choices and manipulation. Yeah. It's telling me about how they feel like they're left out in the cold, but there's choices. He made these choices blindly, and he's been, is what he's doing is manipulative. He's manipulating things, but the courts, I think they just haven't. Then we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So this Two of Cups in the reverse is whatever it is that whoever he's partnering with this kind of thing, it's going to come to an end. Too many endings in here, guys. We have the Hierophant. Okay. So yeah, the system is not going to go for this. Okay. Things have to be reversed. We have the Hermit. Yeah. And the Tower. This isn't going to happen. This isn't going to stay. People are investigating this. It's not going to. He just signs all these executive orders. And our justice system is slow moving. So he's just trying. He's trying everything to see if it sticks. Will the SAVE Act be overturned? Will the SAVE Act be overturned? Will the SAVE Act be overturned? I get the Three of Swords. To me, that's like, heartbreak, hurt, disappointment. Then I get the Four of Cups, which is also about disappointment when I ask, will it be overturned? Got to see who this is for, this hurt is. But I feel like this is talking about the hurt and the disappointment because things are going to go back the way that they were with this Six of Cups. But let me ask Spirit, who's going to be hurt and disappointed? Get the Queen of Cups. Page of Wands. The Devil is running somebody out of town. And I get the Seven of Wands. I think it's the Republicans. Let's see. Spirit. Will the SAVE Act be overturned? Yes, it's the Republicans that are going to be hurt. Yep, because things are going to go back to the way they used to be. Yep. I mean, he's doing so much damage while he's in here, though. That's the problem. Trump is trying to give migrants $1,000 to deport. So he wants them to deport themselves. He's going to give them $1,000. So that's like identify who you are so we'll know who you are. You take this money. Will immigrants go for that spirit? Will they go for that? I mean, I'm sure they're all probably afraid right now that any moment they could be picked up or whatever. Okay, I'll read on that next. It's what you think it is. Okay. Will the immigrants accept the $1,000 payment from Trump? Will they accept it? Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, like I said, there are some of them will. They're afraid. They're afraid that this Five of Wands here, they're afraid that they're going to catch them and deport them anyway. And they're going to be cut out of the system. Then we have the Queen of Swords also. So there's a lot of cutting. So let's see. Spirit, will some of the migrants accept Trump's $1,000 payment to deport? Yeah, thank you. Yes. Will the majority of them accept it? No. Because that's just like outing yourself too, to me. So some of them will. Okay, and that question about, will the Constitution be changed? Let's see. I should put this on the wall so I don't miss them. Thank you guys for the hearts. Okay, Spirit, will the Constitution be changed? Will the Constitution be changed? guys still here? Okay, will the Constitution be changed? Oh, good. Okay. Oh, God. Will the Constitution be changed, Spirit? Looks like there may be some changes to it. There may be some kind of amendments or something to it. Seven of Wands. But I think I have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Spirit. Will the Constitution be changed or amended? Okay. Yes, it will. Will it be after? Will it be after orange peel leaves? Okay. Yes, it will. Will it be more a protective? Would be something more protective as far as leaders leading the country? Yes. Yeah, there's going to be some changes. Will Americans' spirit, will the United States citizens, for the most part, be happy with the changes? Yes. Yeah. So there's going to be some changes to it, some kind of amendments, probably. Let's see. Okay, Mary, will you ask Spirit if 45 has something on Scott Jennings? Okay. Does 45 have something on Scott Jennings? Does 45 have something on Scott Jennings? Spirit, does 45 have something on Scott Jennings? Mm-hmm. You have the Ten of Cups and the Page of Swords. Yeah. Does Scott Jennings have to make a choice about something? Yeah, he does. He's got the information right here. And there's some choices that have to be made. And I think he's got is whatever it is very emotional for Scott. So yeah, who doesn't he have something on? Let's see. I'm going back up and see. Anybody else? Okay. Yeah. You know what I heard about? Okay. Linda says no one is talking about Garcia in the news. What happened? Well, let's see. I heard some things, but what's happening with Garcia, Spirit? heard they were working on getting them all back, but I don't know how true that is. Let's see. First is Garcia. Spirit. Is Garcia, stop. Is Garcia still living? Okay. Yes. Okay. That's good. What's going on with Garcia and the rest of the people that were taken? What's going on with them, Spirit? What's going on with Garcia and the others? Well, they're taking action. They're trying to move them, but I have a 7 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. They're trying to move them back here, but there's a lot going on with it. And you have the King of Cups. Let me see what else. They're working on it. I don't know why. Okay. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so it's about the money. It's about the money. Do they want some more money or something? They want to get paid for these people. So it's like it's two countries negotiating this. Okay. They are trying to get him back now. But it's a lot of rough waters, a lot of things they got to go through. And I wonder, tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. What else is going on with this? Yeah. It's about the money. It's about the money, giving and receiving. 6 of Pentacles here. Somebody wants some more money. They want to be paid more. But here's a Tower that's coming, guys. Somebody's going to have to make a move. It's going to be a major change come about concerning this. But yeah, it's about the money. Remember, he was giving them so many millions per prisoner. So now they're trying to work through this mess, but the money is important. I think it's probably important to the people that have them. Okay, let's see what else. What else? Will the Democrats take back the House and Senate in 26? Okay, Spirit, will the Democrats take back the House and the Senate in 26? I should use a different deck. Will the Democrats take back the House and Senate? All right, will the Democrats take back the House? Democrats take back the House and Senate. Queen of Wands, I would say yes, that's celebrating. They're definitely working on figuring out how to do that. And what else, Spirit? Yeah, 9 of Cups. Yep, They sure will. Yep. People are going to be so sick of the Republicans. Yeah, it's going to be a big win. I just heard today that last Monday, yeah, some planes that were flying for 1 minute, the computers went down for navigation control. Was that a hack? It was for 90 seconds, minute and a half. And they said that a lot of air traffic controllers had PTSC, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, they had to get help because they didn't know what was going to happen. You know, for that time, everything went dark and they couldn't control the skies. PTSD. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, and they just decided to tell us about this now. I'm telling you guys, if you don't have to fly somewhere, okay, we need to know if that was a hack. I'm just going to ask Spirit. All right, Spirit, was that a hack when the controllers couldn't see what was going on in the skies? Was that a hack? Okay, saying no. Spirit is saying no. Nope. Okay, so did they just lose? It was just a natural occurrence? Let's see if I can find out anything. It wasn't a hack. Oh, let me ask differently. When the computers went down last week and the controllers couldn't see what was going on, was that just a natural occurrence? Is that a natural occurrence? Okay, now I'm getting maybe. Okay. Could someone have made this happen? Could someone have made this happen? Yes. I guess I just decided to not use the word hack and see. Could more than one person be involved in this? Maybe. Okay. Was this done to scare people, Spirit? Yes. Spirit, will this stop people from flying? Yes. What was the purpose of it? Was it just to frighten people, or let people know that they could control things, or what was the purpose of that loss of power on the computers a week ago, Spirit? Why did they just not decide to tell us anyway? I guess in case it happened again, I don't know. But they should be telling people about this so that things like this, we're just out here, just living and doing what we normally do, and they're keeping that kind of information away from people. That's not good. Tell me more about that, Spirit. I need to know more about the computer system going down for 90 seconds. What if that had lasted longer, guys? Can you imagine? I don't even want to think about that. Ace of Wands. My card's reversed. Nope. Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody's disappointed about something. Somebody wanted to cause some havoc. And you have this Ace of Wands in reverse. Now, normally that would be about taking some action. This is where they decided to stop things, to stop the action, to stop the computer systems because they were disappointed about something and they wanted to cause people to be upset. So let me see. I'm just going to ask, guys, this is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Spirit, could another country be involved in having this happen? Yes. Okay. I don't want to start any conspiracy theories, guys, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I think a lot of things be going on behind the scenes and we don't know about it. We don't hear about it, you know? Oh, Tammy wants to know if Roe v. Wade will be overturned, and I think it will. But let's see. Spirit, will Roe v. Wade be overturned? Yes. Yep, sure will. Um, I'm going to go back to the bottom. Okay. How much money will the airliners lose during the holidays? You think people are going to stop traveling? It's hard to find out how much they're going to lose, but let's see. What effects will what's been happening in the air have on the airlines? Well, the way things are now, everybody's losing money because the whole economy is okay. Yeah, it's going to be worldwide. They're going to, uh, yeah, they're going to be all tied up. And I mean, in a sense that people, people are not going to be coming with that. People are not going to be flying. Um, what else, Spirit? I got a feeling that some of the airports, some of the airlines are going to have to form partnerships together because with the changes and with everything that's going on, this might affect some of them in a way that they're going to lose a lot. They might start combining different companies. We have the Four of Swords, so some of them may even start losing a whole lot of money, guys. It may have to retreat and stop offering services and that kind of thing. So we may lose some airlines. Okay. I think I read on that, Layla, and I think we have a chance. There's a chance of there being a black pope, but let's see. Spirit, when the new pope is chosen, will he be white? No. When the new pope is chosen, will he be black? Yes. Yeah. It's going to be the black one. There's only Is there only one that's up for it? Mm, Arsenal, that's too bad. Okay, probably train, maybe, because I know you want to be there. Um, Good night, Vanessa. Is Elon upset with Duffy? How many names are we got? Okay, Spirit. Is Elon upset with Orange Peel? Yes. And they're looking for a replacement for him, guys. I kind of figured that he was going to be out of there for Tesla. Will Elon be replaced from his Tesla position? Yep. Elon, he's losing a whole bunch of money. A whole bunch. Not enough, though, because he got a whole lot. I asked the wrong question about what? Is Elon upset with Duffy? Okay, what was the right question? What question? I don't know. We'll put it back in. Put it back in chat. Maybe I read something wrong. Oh, did I say overturned? I think I said, would it be overturned? I mean, the way it is right now. That's how I said it. Will it be returned back to where? That's what I meant. Okay. Will Roe v. Wade be reinstated? Yes. Spirit knew what I was talking about. I meant, would it be overturned from the way it is right now? I guess I didn't say it right. Okay. Anyway, hi, Chris. Pakistan and India at war with each other. Oh, you're welcome. Which digital SIM? Is Pakistan and India at war with each other? No. No, Linda. Your baby girl, Callie? What if they threaten? I think you should go within, Chris. You know how to do that, and talk to Spirit and see and get information concerning that, and you'll get clear on it what you should do. What if it's responding? Ask if it's responding. If the soul is black. I guess I don't understand that question. I don't know about that one, Chris. I don't think so, Linda. You're asking if T-Rump is the over the air controller. No. Mm-mm. He's not anything now. Other people that work for him may be doing some things. Yeah. Ruth Gator, Ruth Ginsburg. What do you have a message for us concerning SCOTUS? So there's a lot of confusion. People have to make a whole bunch of choices that they're normally they wouldn't make. That's what I'm hearing. Um, um, feel like the women the women are going to have to be the leaders on this. A lot of things going on with SCOTUS. Um, yeah, there's confusion. There's confusion. Um, People are not sure about what to do about things, but the women are stepping up, and we have the Queen of Wands here. So she's saying, but everything will, in the end, everything will be okay. But it looks like the women are going to take, well, she's a woman, so they're going to take the reins and dial things back the way they should be. But it's going to be good in the end. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Oh, will Stacey Abrams run for governor of Georgia? Spirit. Will Stacey Abrams run for governor of Georgia? Getting yes. Hmm. Okay. She's going to step back in there, huh? Chris, I think that Spirit knows what I'm talking about when I ask questions. I don't think I have to be so precise because you should know if you work with Spirit. Spirit knows what you're talking about. You don't have to be so, you know. He knows that I meant a Black person, not a Black soul. I don't know about Black souls. I really don't know about Black souls. I don't know. Souls are souls. I mean, I don't know. I think that's what the question was. All right, Barbara. Spirit, will the next pope be a good person? That's a maybe, so we're not getting an answer right now. Will the next pope be evil? The next pope be evil? Not getting an answer. So maybe. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, you're welcome, Lyra. And you're welcome, Linda. Well, Stacy, when Georgia, I heard Marjorie Taylor Greene wants a job, wants that job also since she is. Ooh, that's a good question. Spirit, will Stacey Abrams win the Georgia governorship? Yes, Stacey will win. Will Marjorie Taylor Greene win the governorship of Georgia? No. Will Marjorie Taylor Greene lose her seat in Congress? Yes. Is she a senator, though, or just a rep? I'm not sure. He saw a bad pope after Pope Francis. Oh, somebody saw a bad pope after Pope Francis. Well, they can always be changed. Is MTG trolling, or is she really upset with Donald? Okay. Let's see. Okay, flawed. Is MTG trolling, or is she really upset? Wait a minute. Is MTG upset with the Trump regime? Yes. Is she just trolling, Spirit? No. Is she afraid of losing her seat? Is that the problem? Yes. She's afraid of her seat, losing her seat. So she's not trolling. Well, he's called Peter. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You know, things change too. Oh, Tink, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Back at you tenfold, Tink. I appreciate you. Gonna use these bells this time, guys, because singing bowl seems to be so loud, but thank you. Every little bit helps, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tink. Let's see. I'll look. Okay. Ding, ding, ding for Tink. Yep. Thanks, Layla. Okay, which says there's different names that can be used, but is the time coming for star seeds? Okay, Spirit, is the time coming for star seeds? I'm saying yes, but I guess aren't there already star seeds here? Or you mean for them to do something? I think that's what you mean. I'm getting yes, though. Will DeSantis lose his seat? Let's hope so. Spirit, will DeSantis lose his seat? You said this year? Will he lose his seat this year? Says yes. So, how would he lose it this year, though? They have an election coming? Not sure. I think all the Republicans can be scared. Okay. Um, Marjorie Taylor Greene is a big mouth, and her and Jasmine Crockett do not like each other. I know Jasmine is having a good laugh at Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is. Okay, Chris. Okay. Will Governor Newsom get the help he needs to rebuild California? Oh, not while he's in office, but we'll see. Will Governor Newsom get the help he needs to rebuild California? And I'm getting no. Will he get the help he needs once Orange Peel is out of office? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to hold it up. He's not going to help anybody because he wants all the money to himself. And who knows what he's going to end up with when he's out of the White House. I believe the election was overturned, and yeah, it was. It was, Linda. It was. They ruled for her. Byron Reynolds win Florida. I don't know who that is, but let's see. Spirit. Will Byron Reynolds win Florida? Getting a yes. I'm getting a yes. He'll win Florida. Yep. Yep. It happened today, Linda. Is who still winning? Is Byron? Is that who you're asking about, Andion? Is he still running? Okay, I'll see. Because I don't know nothing about him. Spirit, is Byron Reynolds still running in Florida? Yes. Was his wife involved in some kind of scandal? Says yes, but it must be okay. They must be okay. Says he's not running. You know how energies change? I don't know. Because I don't even know who he is. I don't think we're going to go totally to crypto, but we'll see. Spirit. Will the country start using crypto only? Will the country start using crypto only? No. I think it's going to stay like it is. Some people are going to use it, some people aren't. Will some people use crypto? Yes. Will crypto be the only form of money? No. Mm-mm. Nope, it's going to be a long time before that happens. Anything like that happens. There is Lyra's question. Oh, okay, I've got that. Under a Republican president, chances of the big earthquake is high. Got in 2021. Chances of a big earthquake. When you say big, I mean, it kind of happen all the time. I don't know. Don't they consider like 7 to be a big one? We're supposed to have some kind of natural disaster. I did read on that the last time. Will there be a big earthquake, Spirit? Yes. Will it happen in the United States, Spirit? Yes, but it's still not, you still can't predict when. Will it happen, Spirit, in the next 5 years? It says maybe. So, okay, somebody, Byron Donalds. Oh, okay, that's a different name. Because I don't know anybody. I don't know. Okay. What was he running for? Governor? It was Florida, right? I'm just going to ask for Byron Donalds run. Spirit. Will Byron Donalds run for a government seat? Okay, says yes, he's going to run. All right. Will he win, Spirit? Will Byron Donalds win? No, he's not going to win. That's what I'm getting right now. Of course, like I said, energies change. Will Hillary have a seat back at the White House when Kamala takes over? Spirit. Will Hillary serve in the government once Kamala takes over? I'm getting yes. It said he won't win. Now, you really can't count on this, Linda. Will the markets go back up this week? All right, Spirit, they go up and down. So will the markets go back up this week, Spirit? And I'm getting yes. Will they go down again this week, Spirit? And I'm getting yes. They're going to do what they do. They go up and down and up and down. Medicaid? No. Okay, let's see. Spirit. Will Medicaid be affected in a negative way by the Republicans? Will Medicaid be affected in a negative way? Okay, I'm getting no. I'm getting no. It won't be affected in a negative way. Is Bill Clinton sick? I have not heard anything about him. Wow, I don't know. Got a cotton ball hanging off my sweater. Okay. Spirit. Is Bill Clinton sick? Is Bill Clinton sick? I'm getting maybe. I think he's been kind of sickly recently anyway. Oh, well, then we really don't need him. Do I see them starting to? Do you see them? Oh, we're still talking about Medicaid. All right, Spirit, I need to ask you another question about Medicaid. Will they start to do anything negative with Medicaid? Okay, it says they will start. Okay, will they be successful in doing? No, they're not going to be successful. So they're going to try. They're going to try. Um, will they change the amount of money that people are getting already? No. Nope. They got to try. He should be out of here pretty soon, though, right? Elon? Is he gone already? Okay, you're saying it'll be the same Andrea spot line triggered by the Cascadian fault. This sets off a chain reaction of volcanoes in the U.S. and sometimes big in Hoover Dam with nuclear energy. Hmm. Hmm. Guess that's something we'll have to wait and see, really. Yeah, I did hear about that. Let's see if she's okay. Oh, I'm saying she like, oh, yeah. All right, Spirit. The lawyer, they can't get a hold of the lawyer too? Will Diddy star witness? Okay. Didn't it, excuse me, guys. Diddy's witness that's they can't get a hold of Spirit. Is she okay? Is she okay? Yes. Is her attorney okay? Yes. Thank you. Is she afraid? Is she afraid to come forward? Yeah, she's afraid to come forward. There's no telling. That's getting crazy, guys. It's going to be so many names in there. I mean, I won't be shocked because, I do this. But a lot of stuff is going to come out. Diddy is just the tip of the iceberg. No, Cassie is there. Cassie's going to show up. So, and he did a lot to her. So she's going to be there. Will Diddy walk free at any point, Spirit? Will Diddy walk free? I guess I should say. I'm getting a maybe. Will he be able to leave the prison? Getting maybe. Will Diddy be sentenced to any prison time, Spirit, because of his actions? Yes. Will he be sentenced to at least 20 years, Spirit? Yes. Um, will the jury believe Cassie? Yes. Even though a lot of names are going to come into it, this case is mostly about what happened with Cassie, guys. And I mean, she's the start of it. And they got all this supposedly tapes and things about what he did to her. And um, people talk to stay out of jail. So yeah, Joyce says Leon left the White House with his hand still in the cookie jar. So I mean, there's no way Diddy's gonna get off, guys. There's no way. Okay, Diddy called Jay-Z today and told him not to come to court. Unbelievable. People with money get away with everything. Oh, I didn't know that. Hmm. I didn't know that. Yep, he's going down. Yeah, people with okay. I went away for a minute, guys. I don't know what happened. Oh, the death of Hollywood always already killed Hollywood way back months ago. But Hollywood is done. Now I figured that they may come back, but it's going to be a different name, and people are going to be able to really use their talents. Yeah, already Hollywood is, it's been gone. I read on that way back. Keep going out. And it keeps taking me out. Oh, so anonymous. Who is anonymous? I don't really follow that. The Pope thing, really. Yeah, we're back, guys. But I'm gonna pull a card for us. And thing is gonna keep cutting me off, so that looks like where we're headed right about now as we keep getting cut off. So I think it's time. I'm gonna pull a card for us, guys. Oh, good night, Tab. Oh, Layla wants to know if there'll be martial law in Texas. Okay, Spirit. Will there be martial law called in Texas? Will there be martial law called in Texas? Getting no. Did Muskrat have anything to do with power control at the airports? Spirit. Did Muskrat have anything to do with the power controls at the airport? I'm getting yes. I don't know if that's, take that with a grain of salt. Everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. Oh, that's a good question, Tink. Will the airline staff start refusing to fly? Or airline staff? Oh, yeah, we're getting a yes on that one. I'd be scared too if I was them. Let's see. Looks like I missed some, didn't I? Okay, I think I got them. The rest of them. I got most of them. Okay, I got that one. Okay. Okay. Sammy, gonna answer your question. Remember to put them in caps in the future. Sammy Ellis, I think you're new though, right? Thank you for stopping by. So, will seniors get housing help? Says yes. Yes, seniors will. Subscribe if you haven't. Anyone that hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. See, according to CNN, Palestine and India are at war. Okay. Just asking, will the world ever be? Spirit, will the world ever be at peace again? The world ever be at peace again? I'm getting a yes, Tony. I'm getting yes. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here. Let me pull a card for us and see what Spirit wants us to know as we end tonight. And the Spirit wants us to know limitless love. Love yourself and others freely. Your angels are asking you to practice unconditional love today, not only for others, but for yourself as well. You can only accept as much love from the outside world as you give yourself. So true. Time to level up the amount you're willing to receive from within. Journal about how you feel and the vulnerability that occurs when demonstrating unconditional love to yourself and others. Okay, guys. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I think I'm going to end it. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good evening, everybody. Bye.